All right, so it's now time to hit with our 120 grit. And at this point, we're going to be shaping the wings on this, the flares, the wings on this headstock. We're going to be getting our other sanding marks out, and we're going to just start sanding down the rest of it. I always go in the same order, then I don't lose my place. Okay, so I'm using this side light and I'm looking at it to make sure I've got all of my sanding marks. Remember, the last time I hit that was on this big disc sander. So I'm getting those marks out. Same thing with the back. I keep looking just to make sure I've got every sanding mark gone. Now the wings. Okay, I've got my sanding marks out and I've got good symmetry. Stopping the sander every time I come off the wood. Make sure I don't get any ridges in there. Binding. Now I'm feeling for ridges. This will get sanded a lot more, but I don't want to establish a ridge now that I can't get rid of later. So the other thing I'm trying to do is always look for my previous sanding marks. The 80 grit sandpaper makes bigger, they're little half moons, I guess you'd call them, little arcs. It makes bigger arc marks than the 120 grit, than the 180, etc. So if I don't see my little arcs moving as I'm sanding, it means I haven't yet gotten them out. But if they're moving around, it's the new grit that's putting them in place. And every time it turns, it's moving them to another place. So that's how I know I've gone far enough. Sometimes you can see them with the right light, sometimes you can't. So I've now got my neck fully shaped. I've got it sanded to 120. I'm gonna now hit it with 180 grit, 220, and 320. And then I'm going to be done with the sanding of the neck. And I'm not going to show you that segment because it's just a lot of the same that you've been seeing and the same instructions. But I'll see you in the next one when we finish off the neck.